Yo, man, how y'all folks living, man? It's Life with JH3. I'm gonna be talking to y'all about my life and what I know my experiences. But today we're gonna be talking about the 3 things I did after graduating high school. Okay, smooth. After high school, I went to this mentor program. I attended Maynard Jackson High School, man. Maynard Jackson High School. I played football and all sorts of things like that. I also go to Atlanta Metropolitan State College right now. I attend there right now. I know it's not Georgia State, it's not LSU, it's not Hampton, but it's for me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm me, and I can't let nobody discredit me because we all got the same 24 hours, and I'm still getting the same education they get. So, and I ain't gonna let nobody discredit me because I'm focused like they is if they really focus. So smooth. I attended this mentor program after high school. Soon as I graduated, or after I graduated, okay. It's called Upward Bound at Clark. So it was in the summer. So this summer, the summer I attended this program, I actually got the time to be on Clark campus. We stayed in the dorms, and it felt like a blessing to even being around this college atmosphere. I essentially wanted to go to Clark. My GPA wasn't the best, and I didn't even know it was a private school. So smooth, I had the opportunity to work with Google Scholars. If y'all heard of that, that's good. Or if y'all were once a Google Scholar, that is great. So basically, it was a summer job. It had me like an internship. I was working, and we'll get a stipend. So the internship I had was working with Google Scholars, or they had me working. So the person over Google Scholars was Mr. Robertson, as I remember, and seeing him and also living on campus was like a blessing because I learned so much from him too while being a director and being over the Google Scholars because he had the respect, and he was just overall a good person to learn from. You get to learn that no matter who you are, just be yourself and you'll still get treated the same way as you'll see somebody else. You don't have to be nobody else to get respect. That's also what I learned there because I was always myself there and I got treated the same way without being something I was not. So we learned about financial literacy. Basically it was like a real college course, a real college class. I had a class where we have to speak in front of people, which I do now in college, which made me speak on YouTube. So it's like everything working out for what it needs to work out for. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what I'm understanding. I need the understanding to live. Like I've been on understanding so much these past few months, just like understanding everything. And the more I understand, it's hard not to look at you different because you're either gonna run away from your problems when I understand it. And if I come to you and say you either can run away from it or you can either make it about me, but I know I'm changing me for me. But we all make mistakes, that's what we gonna say, and we really do. But how can we change the mistakes? And I keep hearing God make people who they are, and God can't change what you have, and you can't, like, you feel what I'm saying? You gotta be grateful. That's what I keep hearing. So yeah, minimize that though. I'm getting off track. I'm getting off topic. So yeah, back to this. We learned about credit cards and essential stuff like that, and it was just a blessing being around the same folks. Now, seeing these people from Google Scholars, it kind of did make me feel like I wasn't on top of my game. I wouldn't say I lost confidence. It was more so of like, dang, I could be in the same room, but which I was in the same room because of a internship. But I wasn't insecure. It's just like I have the same knowledge. So what was I doing to not be in this room? Dang. But I know me personally, like sometimes I feel like I can't articulate the same words, or people might laugh at me. People might do this. So I'm challenging myself to be on here. And people may see this. People I know may call this lame, but I really don't care. Again, we gotta grow up at one point. We really do. It is what it is. So smooth. The second thing I did, I started running. Like I started running really in high school. We had a Christmas break, and I just was running. You know what I'm saying? This is not scheduled. This is me talking about my life. So if y'all feel me like leaning towards something else, I'm just talking about my life, and I just got a lot of thoughts in my head. So just mind me if I don't stay on topic, because remember, this not a script. This is my real life, and I'm not looking for views or attention. I'm just talking about my life. Feel what I'm saying? Yeah. From the heart, though. From the heart again. But yeah, so smooth. Like, I started running. Like, I genuinely started running, and it was like, it clicked to me. Like, dang, I'm really doing this. Like, my mama been telling me to run, and I never would run. It was like, dang, I'm really doing it by myself without no help, nobody telling me to do nothing. So I did it for about 2 weeks. We was off Christmas break for 2 weeks. I came back. I think I was 12.5. I came back. I was a little bit, I think, 200, at least 200. I know for sure 200. It was off and on because I gained weight and I lose it. But I know we had went to spring. I know it was spring break coming up too, and I had gained a little weight. But that's besides the point. I started running heavy, and even after high school, I was still running. Before that summer, I would come from the Upward Bound program I was telling you about and come home and run, or I would try to do something activity to run. When it was on weekends, I'd come home and run. Feel what I'm saying? I fell in love with running so much that like people can't. I start anything to do to run. Like I just fell in love with. I fell in love with my look. Like, I fell in love with myself, really. Like, couldn't nobody tell me, and that's why I really want to go back to how I used to look. But it's like, I know I got to work on that. You got to stop eating what you eat. That's another thing. But I was just running. Running helps me mentally. Like, when I'm getting mad or I feel hurt, I run. Put on my headphones and run. So that's why I run. But that's me. But also, I was big. So, yes, I was big. And the person told me, I hope you're doing it for you. The look that you want, I hope you're doing it for you. And I felt that because I can admit that I wanted to be skinny for other reasons, but I feel like regardless, if I am that small, I would still get a different reaction from people, but it would not be because I want that reaction, it would be because people see me changing. And I feel like the more I keep listening to people, the older I get, I will hate myself for not choosing me, and I don't want to be that way. Because I love somebody so much that I don't choose me. Or I know they got my best interest, so I don't really listen to me. But that come with time. The third thing I did was actually go to college. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I went to college for 2 reasons. Me personally, I went to college to learn. Yes, I ain't gonna lie, I did go for me as well, but also I went for my mother. My mother is a very educated woman, and she's a smart woman. And before I say she's educated, I want to get that away from her. I want to say that she's a person of knowledge. A person, first of all, she's a person. That's what I see her as. Learning up to now, I didn't know people, everything. I didn't know people are everything in life is a business. What we do is a business. What ourselves is basically, we have to keep ourselves up to do what we need to do. Growing up, I didn't know that. I didn't know that until I'm getting older. Until I get in college, I'm learning. We need to get our life straight so we can live how we want to live. Literally, like, we ourselves is a business. Unless we know how to talk our way into things, or we know how to reach out people, we need to learn how to motivate ourselves to become better. So, because we are our own people, we are a whole in our own. You know what I'm saying? We are what we need to become successful. So yes, I did not know that. A college class taught me that, which is why I say I'm not going to say I didn't need college. I'm going to say college is helping me realize who I need to be in a way. And also a little bit of God and a little bit of teaching from my parents. But yes, that's really what I've been doing, and that's really what I did to get to the point where I'm at